Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we are continuing our little hype train here in the official servers of Stitches with our tank, Syken Tanks, the Druid. And really I am for the first time going into like a high level dungeon after Mr. Popsnot had helped me in Winterspring. He was like, yeah, you know what, let's go for Darmwall East, and I'm like, sheesh, of course, if you guys want me, no problemo. I'm level 57, so just gotta watch out a little bit to not aggro any of these guys. I know the dungeon inside and out, so I feel very comfortable with being a DPS in DM East. What I don't like as much is that I have apparently run completely out of wild berries. That sucks. But I got myself a Songflower before departing with Feralis, so I'm theoretically ready to dish out some mad DPS, although like our healer, everybody is 60. We got 260 rogues and pops. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Okay, don't have sprint, so our escape tools are a little bit limited. I don't want to pull anything else, so I'll just choose the safe route here. Good, we're going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. And we're drinking and eating up. I think our equipment is fine, ready to go. I forgot to take the quests here. If you have any quests, feel free to share. Very nice. Look, I'm not even that bad in terms of DPS, at least not according to the first encounter. Kind of the worst of the 3 DPS, but not by a huge margin. And given that we are a little bit lower than the others, I'm considering to use at least some consumables. Let me see, other than stat food, do I have anything? I mean, I got better stat food this year for raiding. We could definitely use that. I mean, I'm doing well. Even second in DPS. Granted, for longer fights I will be overtaken because my burst doesn't mean as much there. I want to be careful, I have an extra large pulling range. Given that we are here in cat form, I can power shift a little bit from time to time just to increase the DPS further. So let's try that. Power shifting in several of the encounters. Careful guys, you should not stand in there, is what I'm saying, whilst taking massive damage. Let me see. All of them are immune? Yeah, never mind. Alright, the rogues are popping Blade Fury. No way for me to hold, to keep up with that. Not going to innovate myself. I will keep it for the priest for dire situations. But I will be using mana in order to power shift. Sucks that all of these guys are nature immune, with the exception of these lashers. Yep, we could use the distract rogues. I unfortunately cannot do that. That was bad power shift. Let's try that again. Always close to the tick. That was a good power shift. Alright, let's go. A little bit more DPS this time. Come on, Psyken. See? For power shift enough, I can, at least on single targets, stay on par with them. On multiples, not so much, but that's okay. This is a dangerous pull. If you pull that Phase Slasher whilst the others are here, you get a 3 pull because they're all social aggro. Lots of living essences, that's good. Yep, double pull, there we go. Trying to front load DPS as much as possible. I'm a runner-up. Not yet the same DPS as the rogues, but I'm getting there with power shifting. Look at that. I'm up there with them. Pumping. Alright, back. So yeah, if I power shift, we're actually looking at decent damage. Not if I'm not starting with ambush. I need all of the little dirty tricks of a feral in order to make it work. Okay, we do this key quest then. Yep. That's true, all of the runes should go to healers. I'm just happy that I can be in the dungeon, to be honest. I'll just greet the healer needs, and the healer needs, that's fine. Okay, I moved a little bit back because my pull range is larger than that the one of the others, and the second fell leisure would have actually been quite detrimental. So not as good of a DPS in that one. Okay, I'll grab some mana for myself. Yeah, and Miss Bra has used Blade Flurry, so no chance for me to compete against that cooldown usage. And these guys have too little hit points, they die just too fast. Alright. Careful there, my dude. Right, the little bit of AoE that we're having, I'm using my Hurricane. Got the key, that's the really important part here. Because now I can get into Dire Maul North. Cool. So, that was the first boss, really just the guy that has the key. And I don't think that there is a lot of loot for me here. There's huge healer loot, but I can't remember that there was a lot of rogue loot. I might be wrong though. I was mainly here for the key. And that allows me to get into Diamond North all by myself. Nice, look at that. If I'm coming in with an ambush, things are actually looking good. Those longer fights, on the other hand, not that great. So many ghost mushrooms and nobody could harvest them. They are actually quite valuable. Okay, next boss. Yeah, with those ambushes, like at the very beginning, I'm dealing almost as much DPS as everybody else, and then of course it falls off. But yeah, look at that. I mean, I'm top DPS on this particular encounter. Super good ring. I didn't have time to pick up quests. And the web quest is definitely shareable. But if he doesn't want to share, then that is fine. Got a really nice ring. That's like straight up 22 stat points. Loaded ring. Can try to share them. He links me which quests he has instead of sharing. A little bit of decursing from my side. Between the priest and I, we're good because priest can do magic and disease. I can do poison and curses. So the two of us can handle all that is needed. Lots of demonic runes. And although we can't finish the net quest, the web quest, we can finish Elven Legends which is basically go to Darmore North and speak to the guy there. Drinking and eating a little bit. Boss being pulled. Just want 3-4 more seconds of food time. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that is not bad. Priest can't use it. I can actually. And those are boots. For my off-spec. Good ones actually. Super good ones. With level 60 you can bypass it by just moving alongside the corner. I don't know my pull range, so I'll just be playing it very, very careful. Good, we're tracking humanoids, but I think there are no humanoids. All of these are demons. Excuse me, guys. A little bit of AoE damage. Care with the sacrifice. I will heal the healer if he gets it. Drinking full mana. Sec, please. Pre-healing tank. Ready. I see no one being sacrificed. We're actually lucky. Or I am, because this is another bis item. It's not like bis, but it's actually much better than the one that I'm currently having. So I don't want to trigger anything. Oh yeah, this section also is pretty nasty. This is, by the way, typical situation, misplay from the tank. Fun fact, only the first mob of those three, the first three, determines the entire location where the pack is at. So he shot the second one whilst the first one was already further in. So in his mind he thought he had all three kind of in the middle. But in the reality, when the projectile hit the middle one, the first or the most left one that was closest to that pack of vines got accurate. And that was the problem. I won't type all of that. Instead, I'll be waiting here. That hat indeed is pretty good. 21 stats, mana regeneration, thank you. That is an upgrade. Although this is a nice crown as well. I would argue this crown is actually better. Need to pop dash here, because otherwise I'm falling way too far behind. And to be fair, if something really goes wrong, the only way out of here is Petri out of 4. So it's not like I can outrun this stupid dungeon. Okay, the next one will be interesting because we're likely going to skip most of the packs by just running at the inner perimeters. But that is a level 60 thing. I'm not sure if it is a level 57 thing. Or I guess we're going to find out. Even level. Green for them. But still far enough away, I think. Yeah, I'll just sneak through this. Good that I got myself a little bit of hit here, because against equal and high level mobs it's important that I'm actually hitting all of my attacks. Wow, this guy compensates a lot of damage. Yeah, they are higher level now, and I don't have Blade Flurry, so too bad. Good. Without Blade Flurry I can hold my own. Didn't power shift here because I needed to cleanse poison and heal a little bit, so no power shifting this time. I will cleanse it. It's actually a disease. Good, should have waited a little bit longer. Leather healing, nice, need that. And I also need the cloak. It's actually better. We can go into the north and finish Elven Legends if you want. It's right at the entrance, just 1 to 2 packs. No problem. Pops not. Alright, guys, I think that's a good ending for this episode. Got quite a bit of experience and unfortunately missed the quest because our priest didn't share that. Good. Have a good one and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.